Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look once more at the VBR-PDW. Now then, I have built this model in real life. In fact, I have it here. I do have it built in real life, but there's two other videos on it in on my YouTube channel, so I guess I'll put a link in the description below for all of you. Ugh, sorry, I just burped in my mouth and did it again. So like I said, today we're going to be taking a look at another one of those, but this time it's made the way I wanted it to be built with LDD. I don't have any brick limitations or anything of that such, so I was actually able to build it the way that I had originally envisioned it. Anyhow, without further ado, the Belgium-made VBR-PDW. Now then, like I said in my other videos, this is still a prototype weapon. It's not out there, but it is. It's not widely produced. It's produced in very small numbers. Civilians can pick up a version that's semi-automatic only. The military gets a burst fire and a semi-automatic variant, and that's the version that is seen in Call of Duty Ghost. Now then, in Call of Duty Ghost and in my other two videos, I said it was a 4-round burst weapon. I was incorrect. That was when Call of Duty Ghost first came out. It was a 4 burst, but it was skimmed down to a 3 burst weapon. So now it is back to 3 burst. So let me correct myself there. Also, as you can see, this model does have sights. I went ahead and took some time to make some sights. They're pretty basic, not the best. But they get the job done. They get the overall looks of the sights done as well. And overall, this MOC is pretty nice. I really do enjoy it. And it's really nice to have it on LDD so that I can destroy the actual real life one and build something else. Now then, the first thing that you might notice is the bolt and charging handle. More specifically, the shell ejection port. There's a 2x2 stud area missing right here. And basically, here's the issue about doing this type of grip in LDD, is that when you start moving the grip to get it at the correct angle, it starts messing up all the other blocks. So this 2x2 brick won't come in and sit properly where it is. I have it placed exactly where it needs to be, and there's a smooth or a plate right here, right next to where it needs to be placed, but LDD does not allow it to be placed. So that's one of the issues there, and I know for a fact there's enough room because this model is built off of the real life model, and the real life model also has room. So that's like the one major issue with this gun. Other than that, there's pretty much none. But without further ado, we're going to start with the stock and move our way forward. So as with most of my stocks, this one is extendable. It takes up the entire receiver of the gun, pretty much. And as you can see, it's actually an extended stock. It actually goes further up into the upper receiver than the real life model that I have, and it extends out this far. So that's pretty damn far, actually. You could probably get down there nice and comfortable, more than what you can with the real life version that I have, and it will probably feel a lot better as well. Now then, the second purpose of this stock is to also provide a path for the bolt to move in on. As you can see, there was a light gray piece with the stock pushed in. Now there's no piece at all, and that's because the bolt does ride right up on top of the stock. So let me take and push it back in, and as you can see the stock again, right up underneath the bolt and charging handle. So yeah, that was kind of one of the more challenging things to do with this MOC. Charging handle, kind of curved, more 1 stud than 2 studs, and it only sticks out 6 studs instead of the 8 on the real life model. While we're up here, here are the sights. As you can see through on either side of the tubes here, and then you got the front post right there. You got the gray upper receiver in the back, and then you have the actual black composite material shell ejection port. And then moving on into the lower receiver slash mainframe, we have a bunch of the working features. This features the working fire selector slash safety. What's interesting about this is right now it's in safety, but if I go up, it's in semi-auto, and if I go down, it's in burst fire. So in the middle is safety, and that's usually not something that you see on a lot of weapons. It's usually you start at the top or bottom at safety, and then you move it either way to go whichever direction you want. There's a little gray detail on the side here. Just kind of ignore it. It's not really for anything, just for breaking up that large black section. Yeah. And then the 3 pins here are actually the entire trigger mech. You got the trigger, the stopping bar for the trigger, and then you got the 2 balls to hold the rubber band and wrap around the trigger to keep it moving forward. And then we have the trigger guard coming up out of the pistol grip into your forward grip that you hold with your your pointer finger and then your middle finger, and then your 2 other fingers just kind of sit below it, and your thumb wraps through the hole back here. Whew. Moving back into the grip, you have an ergonomic grip which has little grooves in it for your fingers, and they fit really nicely in my hand. I really do enjoy them. They do fit really well. And then you have the mag well, which runs up through the entire length of the weapon. There is no working mag release. I kind of wish I could do one, but again, that's kind of hard to do with this type of pistol grip. You also have the trigger guard, which this was an interesting thing that actually attached to the MOC, because it just kind of worked. I mean, it didn't physically clip in like I wanted it to, but somehow LDD recognized it as sitting in there, and as you can see, there is actually a space on the side over here where it doesn't click in. LDD just recognized it as working somehow, and it just fits up in there, so I went ahead and left it. Other than that, the front body of the gun is actually pretty plain. It's just kind of like a square, the front sight and the barrel, and then this slope coming down here keeps your fingers from going up in front of the barrel so you don't shoot it off while shooting. And the pretty much only other feature is the fact that there is the the rubber band fits right here, and then the stock actually ends way up here. So the stock pretty much runs throughout the entire length of the gun. The entire length of the gun itself is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30 studs long, and it ends 4 studs from the actual front. So it's a whole 26 studs long of a stock, and that's pretty long because that adds a large amount of room when you have the stock fully extended. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this MOC. If you guys want to see more of this MOC, go ahead and check out my website at bluejaythemeister.weebly.com. Don't be afraid to check out that website. It has all my guns cataloged on it, besides the ones that are more recent, because a lot of times I'm busy and I can't actually update the website. So yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos like this one. Like I said before, if you have time to kill, don't be afraid to check out my website. There will be a link in the description below as always. And thanks for watching.